right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Cancers, I have a feeling. I don't know where this is coming from, but it just came. Like, I just had like this feeling around how you may be thinking something is going to happen a certain way, but it's not going to happen the way that you're thinking it's going to happen. Like, there's something about how your life is going to unfold. There's something about how your life is going to unfold, but it's going to unfold in a way that you're not expecting. Let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. All right, we got here feast. It's so interesting. Oh, an abundance. It's so interesting because just the other day with your Monday reading, I was talking about famine, and then now we're seeing feast. Because I was telling you guys that I feel like you're going to be dealing with some people who, because it feels like the wheel of fortune is turning. So these could be people who could have been at the top, but you may see them dealing with, like, let's say they were rich. They may be dealing with money issues, or they were financially set, and then maybe they lose their job. It's like you're going to be dealing with people who have been in a position, a particular position where things could have been financially profitable, or a position where, you know, life, I don't know, I can't necessarily say life was good for them, but it just feels like they were okay, but then you're going to start seeing them in famine, or there's going to be some sort of famine that's going to hit, and people are going to be having a hard time dealing with it. However, you are going to be someone, when this famine hits, you're going to be someone feasting. You're going to be someone that's in abundance, especially if you were the one, or one of the people who were always struggling. You were one of the people that was always dealing with some sort of adversity, some sort of woe in your life. It's like here, it says here, feast, banquet, radical cheer, abundance. And even right here with fishing, it's like you're going to have like a whole bunch of fish because it just feels like something around not necessarily being prepared, but I don't know how to describe it, because I even feel like for some of you, someone could have tried to set you up. There's someone in an abundant energy who I feel like is losing it. They're losing it all. And I feel like this is someone who could have tried to set you up, or someone or people who set people up. That's what it feels like. What does this mean for Cancers? This energy that I'm picking up on. Look, Four of Wands. Again, celebration. Even this card signifies people celebrating. They're over here feasting and celebrating. Some of you may actually be going to some sort of celebration. This could be in your honor. This could be going to a wedding. This could be going to a party. But what this means for you is stability. That's what this means for you. Some of you stable in your home. Some of you could even be purchasing a home, relocating to a home, a better land, a better place. Or again, just your life finally being stable, and you're able to celebrate. You're able to enjoy, because you're about to enter into a harvest season, an abundant season. Let me get an oracle. I want to get an oracle with this. Tell me what else this is for when it comes to the viewer. Look, deservingness. Look at this. See, that's what I'm saying. You deserve this, because I said, especially for those who have been struggling. It says you are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Didn't I say some of you, like, I feel like someone in an abundant position was trying to cause you to lose your abundance? This is making me feel like you haven't gone through stuff that you did not deserve. You were treated unfairly. And it's like now you're about to enter into your harvest. Like God saw what people did to you. God saw what you went through and how you acted, even when it was hard. Even when people could have been slandering your name, or, you know, it's just something about what you went through where in that season you had to deal with a lot of struggle, a lot of hardship, things not going your way, things not even being fair, things you did not deserve. And that's why now you're about to enter into a period of abundance. You deserve this. This is for someone who deserves this because of everything that you've gone through. What else for the viewer? Release jealousy. Pay yourself first. Like I'm telling you, that's what jealousy is being released. Jealousy is being released. I don't feel like this was you in the jealous energy. This was that abundant energy. Someone was in abundance and they were jealous of you. Now think about that. Someone in abundance jealous of you. And I feel like that's what's crazy. Like they're living an abundant life, but they're jealous of you. There's something about you. That's why it says pay yourself first. It says make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you get paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. I feel like there's something here about what you're receiving because you're entering into a harvest season. And I feel like that's where that jealousy comes in, because there's something about how you're able to multiply. There's something about how you're able to manifest, create some sort of resource, some sort of skill, some sort of talent, some sort of wisdom, knowledge that you have that brings about jealousy. And this energy here that was in abundance was jealous of you when you were in lack, when you were in famine. And if they were jealous of you in that season, imagine how much more jealous this energy is going to be when they're now in famine and you're now in abundance. There's going to still be this jealous energy here. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. When you're struggling, they're still jealous of you. When you're doing good, they're still jealous of you. Still jealous of you. I want to know, there's something here I want to know. And yeah, even this right here, this is what I was talking about on Monday. For those that did not see it, on your Monday reading, I talked about something similar because of a storm. I may even pull a card from this deck because I said there's a storm coming in. It's brewing. And so those who have been, like I said, being in abundance, but doing like really not so nice things, they're about to enter a season of famine. They're about to enter into this storm. This storm is coming. Tell me about the viewer. What brings about this jealousy? Why are people jealous of the viewer? Why are people jealous of the viewer? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Why are people jealous of them? Or at least in this particular reading, this energy. Because everybody's not jealous of you. Some of you, like, most of them are. Because you're out of reach and you don't conform. You don't back down. It says it right here. It says your looks, see, you trigger people. It says your looks often trigger people's insecurities, making them feel like you are out of their league, which helps you weed out people that don't vibrate the same as you. So again, you could see this energy. That's why you're someone that can see the jealousy. You're someone that can see people who are fake, not authentic. You're especially for those who have experienced it. growing up, like having to live around or be around narcissists or selfish people. There's something about what you're able to recognize. And there's something about your looks. You know what I get around your looks? I'm not necessarily feeling like this is about whether you're attractive or unattractive. There's something here about it's like there's something here about how you carry yourself. That's what I feel like when it comes to your looks. Like you don't conform, because we even got here, you have a rebellious mind. A force that is able to remove the smoke screens, which cloud the mind. Someone who follows their own path, not that which is popular. That's what I'm saying. You don't conform. You're comfortable in your own skin. So that's why I don't feel like it's necessarily about how, like, your looks being attractive. There's just something about your looks in the sense of you're secure in who you are. You're authentic. You're natural. You're organic. You don't try to fit in. You don't try to conform. You're actually someone that stands out. And I'm being reminded, you got a story. You have a story. Because I feel like for some of you, what you've gone through, you're not even supposed to be here. I even feel like some of you, there's something here around, that's why I said, some of you around what you've grown up around, some of you may have even wanted to leave. And what I mean by that, I feel like some of you may have wanted to not be here in this world because of the stuff that you've gone through, or just whatever reasons. I just feel like some of you are like, man, if you knew my story, because it says here storyteller. If you knew my story and all of what I've gone through, some of you may have wanted to just be deleted, right? Not be here. Because of, again, that's the home, something around the home. But I feel like your home created this you. It created this rebelliousness in you, to not conform, to not fit in. And we even got here fearless. See, and you're a wild card. See, people, look, you're in a world where people walk around wearing a mask. That's not you. So you may have felt like you don't even belong. You have a youthful energy. Some of you don't even, like, that's something about how you may have like a baby face. Because there's something about your youthful energy, something about being young at heart. You are someone that, despite, again, what you've gone through, you have some sort of fun energy. And people actually like you and hate you at the same time. They like you and hate you at the same time. But they hate you when they don't have access to you. They hate you when you don't conform. They hate you when you see them. And then you become a target. We saw it. You became a target. Because they're like, who do you think you are to stand out? Who do you think you are to not conform? Who do you think you are to see the real me? It brings a lot of jealousy. It brings a lot of envy. In a world where people are mainly fake, superficial, trying to fit in, and you're that outlier, you're the one that's not conforming. And unfortunately, it makes you stand out. But fortunately, it's bringing in abundance for you. All right. So now we know you trigger people. And you trigger people because of how you show up. And because you don't fit in. And because you're a fearless person. And because, again, you can see realness and you can see fakeness. And that triggers those who don't want to be seen. All right, let's see let's see what's going on outside of you that you don't see. What's going on outside of the viewer that they don't see? The Star card. See, you're entering into a land of peace. The things that used to bother you will not bother you. You're about to experience more hope in your life, more peace in your life, and feeling inspired. Not only feeling inspired, but you're going to be an inspiration. I wonder why you don't see that though. Because what you don't see, what's going on outside of you, is going to be hope, peace, healing. And the things that used to bother you won't even bother you. Even these people Like, let's say they won't have the effect that they used to have on you. Look, oh, now we got another major judgment. That's why. Judgment is showing up. There's some sort of, I'm telling y'all, there's something here about this storm. Even when I was telling you, see, judgment. You see how her waters are, I can't show her all the way, but you see how her water, let me show it this way. See, she's even naked in this picture. Again, there's something about you being authentic, whereas other people try to cover up. But look at the water here. It's all peaceful, calm. Stars are around her, right? She's an inspiration. She knows how to calm her water. But look at this. This is the contrast. There's a storm that's brewing, that's coming in. Judgment has been called. That's what you don't see. Judgment. There's been a judgment placed in here in the universe. The trumpet sounding. There's a storm coming in where there's going to be those who are going to be getting this storm in their life, but what you don't see is going to be peace in your life. So don't be surprised if you got some people coming your way because they're experiencing storms and you're not. You know how to handle the storm. You know how to find peace and tranquility in the storm. But there's a judgment that you don't see. There's been a judgment from up above. This is from up above. This judgment with the star card and the judgment card, this judgment has come from up above. That's why we started out with showing that deserving and you're a child of God. This judgment has come up above. What else? What the viewer don't see. I'm feeling like for those of you, this book is making me feel like for some of you, there could have been some sort of like witchcraft going on. But I'm seeing that book, like for some of you, someone could have, that's probably why some of you could have been in like a season of famine. Because there could have been, because I'm getting here a book and your name being written in the book. Someone could have wrote your name down in the book to send a storm your way. That's what this is about, to send some sort of storm, some sort of famine, but you came out of it. That's why I said some of you weren't meant to be here. Someone could have wrote your name down trying to cast some sort of spell so you wouldn't make it, so you would go through a famine, so you would go crazy, so you would take yourself out, because it feels like you're not supposed to be here. Someone wanted you to take yourself out, but here is the book. It's burnt. It's burnt, and now judgment is being called. So it's like those who were doing the wicked things, they're now under scrutiny. They're now under judgment. They're now about to experience a storm. They're about to experience a famine. The very thing that they were wishing and hoping for and praying on for you is coming into their land now. It's coming into their land. And you're about to start reaping abundance. You're about to start having more things to celebrate. Your energy is the Four of Wands. More stability, more celebration. We got here, again, an angel is showing up for you. We have here the second chakra. And it says Archangel Ariel. So with this second chakra, this has to do with your personality. Again, your creativity. You're about to create something. And whatever it is that you're going to be creating, it's going to be something meaningful. You're not only that, you're going to, first off, you're going to enjoy creating it, but you're about to be someone that's going to have more meaningful experiences. And it's because you're someone that's emotionally authentic. You're someone that's comfortable. There's something here. There's something here about how whatever it is that you're going to create is going to inspire others. That's why the universe is favoring you, because of what you're going to create. And what you're going to create, pay yourself first. Because you deserve it. Because you've been in a season of famine. It's time for you to reap your rewards. That's why the star is here. It's time for more healing and more healing experiences. Because you're someone that has a story to tell, and you're going to be an inspiration to others. It's called reciprocity. You're going to be giving and you're going to be receiving. You're going to create something that's going to be a blessing to others, but you're going to reap a harvest from it. See the mask. Look at here. Chained. Somebody's going to get revealed. That's what you don't see. Their hands is bound. See that rule book. This book right here. Someone was doing something dark. But look, the mask. They're going to get revealed. They're going to get exposed. Their hand is bound now. Attachment. Something. For some of you, something dark could have been attached to you. It's been released. Someone could have, like I said, someone did something to attach something dark to you so that you would go through a famine, so that you would go crazy. It's been released. It's chained up. The person, the people, chained up. They're experiencing judgment now. And look, boom, what's about to happen? Woman holding a coin. What did I tell you? Rest and rejuvenate. What did I tell you? That's what I'm saying. You're about to start experiencing more peaceful experiences. You're going to be holding the coin now. Tables are turning. Where they were once abundant, they're not going to be abundant anymore. You're the one that's going to be holding the coin. And look at here. You now have, again, the angels are favoring you. They're working behind the scenes. This is what you don't see. The angels, higher power, favoring you. Now you have here the 7th chakra. And that's that crown chakra that's showing up. What you've gone through has led to wisdom for you. And then on top of that, you're someone that can be used because you're humble enough to know that you are someone that's still learning as you go. You're guided by purpose rather than ego. These are people who are guided by ego, superficiality, right? You're not doing anything to get some sort of recognition. You're not doing anything to get financially paid. It just comes. That's why I said you can rest and rejuvenate. You're not going to be someone that has to work hard. They're going to have to work hard for money. You won't. And I told you guys that earlier this year when I was talking about the fire horse, where I was saying you can't keep doing the same things that you've been doing. Like, for example, oh, I need to work 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week. It's like, no, because that's going to affect you mentally. It's going to affect you. You're going to be tired. You're not going to be able to create. You're not going to be able to think clearly. You're going to enter into a season where you're going to be living a soft life. You're not going to have to work hard. You're going to be working smart because you're going to be working with divine wisdom. Some of you may even just say, you know what, I'm going to work Monday, and then Monday pays you for the whole week. And it's because you went through that famine. God is saying, I don't want you to struggle anymore. I want you to rest. I want you to rejuvenate. And the money is going to come in because you're getting divine discernment. You're not going to have to work hard. This other energy over here, they're going to have to work really hard to get paid. And they barely going to be making it. They barely gonna be making it. You even got a caring connection showing up. See, I told you there's something about this is happening in the world. I told you this is happening in the world. Judgment is being placed here in the world. This is happening in the world. People who were on top doing like bad stuff, tables are turning. And you got a caring connection showing up. That's why even with this 4 of Wands, not even being by yourself. You're not even being by yourself. There's someone here that you're going to be connected to. Let's see. Before I wrap it up, let me see who is this caring connection. Clarify this caring connection for the viewer. How would they recognize this person? The Knight of Wands. Ooh, fast. That's how you'll recognize them. How you'll recognize this person. They're coming in as the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Sun card as the underall energy. So this is telling me that you won't miss this person with the Sun card being here. This is someone you will not miss. They're noticeable. And the Knight of Wands, they got a noticeable presence about themselves. The way that they're going to approach you, they're not going to wait. They're going to see you. They're going to come for you. This person is going to be confident. They're going to be bold. And there's something about how I wouldn't be surprised if this person is like a speaker, because I'm getting here, they speak with such conviction. This person is not somebody that's afraid to take a risk. They're going to bring excitement into your life. They're going to expose you to, that's where a lot of this joy is also going to come in at, because this season you won't be doing it by yourself. You're going to be with someone. I feel like here, there's something here about someone that's just like, let's just do it, like taking you places. Like, life is too short. This is the attitude that this person has. Like, this is someone that's not going to wait around. I see you, I want you, and I'm going to come for you. I'm going to not hesitate or hold back. This person stands out, though. They naturally stands out. And look, they know how to rest too. The 4 of Swords is coming in. They know how to take a break too. This person has a positive outlook on life. I feel like this will be someone that, I don't know, I feel like this person is going to be some good for you. It's like they want to support you. They're going to hold on tight to you as well. This will be someone that brings you flowers. I feel like you and this person will spend time outdoors together. It's a peaceful and fun connection, though. And I'm even getting here like maybe like a trip, some sort of trip, whether it's a trip around the world or just going on trips, going on vacations. Again, soft life, having fun, but also resting. This is going to be a peaceful, but nevertheless, this is going to be a peaceful connection. And I feel like the two of you are going to be spending a lot of time together. I don't feel like, even though other people will want access to the two of you, I don't feel like they're going to be allowed access. This person is going to be all about you. I don't know if that's something that you're used to. It's like, I want to hold on to you. I want to be around you all the time. I want to protect you. Like, I'm going to defend you if I need to. It's like they're all about you. See, she's looking at the flowers and he's looking at her. That's how that's going to be. This person won't be able to keep their hands off of you. That's how you'll know. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.